Well, this is where we're at so far. We made it to Vancouver. I think I got to go up over that public parking. There's a stairwell, and that should be Canada Place over there somewhere where the cruise ship should be. Give you some background. I flew into Vancouver and spent the night at a Days Inn near the airport. Much better rate than staying downtown. And then I was pretty proud of myself. I boarded the Canadian Line train from near the airport to the waterfront. Cost me $5. Had to drag the suitcase, but ended up at the waterfront, hence the previous video. About a block and a half later, I was on the ship. I got on the ship at 11:30, and the windjammer's getting ready to open. They haven't opened it yet. They had some kind of delay, some kind of customs inspection or something they had to do. Who knows? Anyway, on the ship now, and wait for windjammers to open, and waiting and trying to find everybody. We begin our back-to-back 2-week Alaskan cruise on the northbound leg. We take the Radiance out of Vancouver. Day 1 we're at sea. Day 2 we arrive in Juneau. Day 3 Icy Strait Point. Day 4 Sitka. Day 5 Skagway. Day 6 we stay at sea but see the Hubbard Glacier. And day 7 we arrive at our turnaround port of Seward. We had good weather, little rain in Seward, but all in all pretty good. Okay, we met Marilyn. We're on what, deck 13?
Outside the Concierge Club?
Outside the Concierge Club, but we all made it.
On the Radiance?
Well, still waiting for Mark and Lisa. I'll give you a tour of the room that I'll be in for the next 2 weeks, 9007, interior. I already dropped my bags off and grabbed the card, so I snuck in.
Do not fill cups of coffee.
Nice woodwork.
All the way to the top. While inside your stateroom, maintain clear walking.
Pretty nice room.
From obstacles like suitcases or other personal items.
See the rest.
Getting on the bed. It's the to find your way.
Shower curtain. This will work. Closet. As soon as I get my suitcase, I can unpack. Start the cruise. Take a couple minutes here and show you around the Radiance. Lovely ship. A view of the Centrum and the R Bar. Be there in a minute. We're supposed to meet there at 4 o'clock and have a bartender named Christian. He's supposed to be an excellent bartender. Wait on us. There's the champagne bar, and on up the Centrum is the computer lounge. There's the casino across on deck 6, and we'll be doing the egg drop. I don't know how we're going to get around that piece of architecture, but anyway, that's the Centrum. I love these ships. Off from the Centrum is the schooner bar, and in the back is the Colony Club. Looks like they've shoved Giovanni's and Chops Grill in here too. Yeah, some more of the schooner bar. The piano, there'll be some entertainment here later. There's Giovanni's. And the Colony Club. Oh, it's a venue for special events. And the pool tables, self-leveling. These are amazing. Well, the gang's all here.
She wasn't in the caption, but I don't even be in the picture. Right, day 1.
Day 1 of the cruise. Well, day 14 for this one, but other than that.
Cheers!
Everywhere you went on day 1, something was going on. Now the casino with the peacocks. And the lady. Yeah, I'm not even going to try it. The goddess of good fortune. There we go. Yeah, a lot of people wish for you in here. Trivia at the Quill and Compass. Day 2 was our sea day while heading up to Juneau. Stopped here at the game room up on deck 10 at the Central, just off the Central, I guess, and thought I could pick up my daily Sudoku. I'll have to try down by the schooner lounge, see if I can find it there. A library on deck 9, and here they are. Daily Sudokus.
Give a little bit more every time and do a grand
Sitting in the Colony Lounge, listening to the next cruise people talk about future cruises.
In one run, you're hitting so many countries.
Looks like they're getting ready for an art auction also.
It's the best. Paying for flights.
Trying to figure out which cruises we're going to take. Day 3 will be in Juneau at 1 o'clock. Doesn't look like Captain Merrick. Got up and walking around the deck 12 of the ship and found this. Must be in the inside passage. Supposed to make Juneau at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll be there till 9 o'clock tonight. See what we can get into there. Just beautiful. A little crisp out here this morning, probably low 50s. But the cloud cover looks like it's starting to pass by, and some blue skies back there. We could luck out. Oh, welcome to Juneau. Gonna walk ashore here and see if we can find some good fish and chips. Gary Brainbridge on his YouTube channel recommended some a Great Alaskan Brewing Company or something. Said it was a great fish and chips. So that's my mission for today. On the way back, when next cruise, we're going to do the Mendenhall Glacier and maybe that cable car. That's around here somewhere. So we'll see. Oh, this is Seaplane Central here. There's the cable car. What mountain did you say that is, Janet? Mount.
I think it was Mount Robert.
Mount Robert. Up to the top of Mount Robert. Well, this is the line for the tram. So don't jump off when the cruise ship just gets in. And it's $35 per adult each way. Or, I'm sorry, round trip. So I think we're going to skip this one. That's the line to get into Tracy's Crab Shack. Walked along the boardwalk, found 7 of the 13 existing totem poles. According to Janet, there's going to be eventually 30 of them. The others are down on the other side of the bay by the whale. We'll catch those next week. Visited the Red Dog Saloon and went around looking for some fish and chips. But again, that'll have to wait till next week. Well, this is Patsy Ann. I guess it's some kind of bull terrier. Back in the day, came out to greet all the steamships, even though she was deaf. I guess that's the only thing she could hear were the whistles on the ships, and she'd come and never failed to greet one. Well, morning of day 4, heading into Icy Strait Point. Little bit of sunshine. Look at the mountains back there, gorgeous. The other side of the ship, overcast. Hasn't started raining yet though, so all's good. Cold though, in upper 40s this morning. Get a picture of that whale here in a minute, the killer whale. Saw a few out jumping this morning. Yeah, kind of jumping. Well, coming up to the surface and blowing anyway. This is, I've never been here before. This is Icy, they're calling it Icy Point. Give you a view of the intrepid travelers.
Good morning.
Morning.
The obligatory group photo, minus a few.
You want to sit together?
Two.
Or do you want to split into like 2 small groups? It'll get crowded with Dave, but we can do 8. 4
All right, we'll do
Give me
2.
4. Hey, well, we'll go. We can do 5 in the next one.
Okay.
5 in the next one. Oh, one made it over. All right, we're good. All right.
Okay, so we docked there. Took the gondola here. That's a pay gondola up to the top. And then we can go back and do the cannery. And that's a few gift shops and a few little trails. Museum. Yeah, okay. And that's about it.
You can catch a bus to the city.
To the city.
Yeah, I've heard it. So it's just a public bus. Obviously, it's not on there, but
Okay.
it's only 1.5 miles, so it can't be that far.
Last time we were here, there was a really interesting place that carves totems.
Oh, right.
In the city?
Yeah. There wasn't much else there, but that was worth going. And they had a cabin
What a view.
off the island, like this. I think it's fun because it's the real town.
Right. Yeah.
So you can see the real town, not the old cannery.
This is a bit like
Disneyland.
Well, these guys have seen better days. I bet they caught a lot of fish, though. Well, we walked into the town of Hoona. Some of us rode the bus. Gonna stop in not much of a town, but it's interesting. Gonna stop and get a drink and catch the bus back. $5 round trip on the bus. Well, back at the cannery, I thought I'd seen some Bloody Marys, but this one had crab legs, crab meat, shrimp, and no telling what else. It was a meal in itself. This orca had a killer view. Day 5, we're in Sitka. This is not Sitka, but it's close. I guess there's buses. Must be those guys. They take you into Sitka, which is, they claim, it's about 20 minutes. Beautiful morning. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Yeah, here on Lincoln Street in Sitka, all the little tourist shops. We began our stroll down Lincoln Street at St. Michael's Russian Orthodox Cathedral. We couldn't get in. It was only open between 12 and 2 that day. After wandering through the shops, at the end of the street, we found this large totem pole and this monument to the gold rush. After touring Lincoln Street, we walked over to the Sitka National Historic Park, a distance of about a mile. Saw some great totem poles, original totem poles. This area was home to the native Linglets, who manufactured these magnificent poles and canoes. Well, day 6, Skagway. There's the railroad cars. We'll be taking that excursion next week on the way back. Today's just getting off and walking around Skagway. Just a little crisp out this morning. You see the people have their parkas and coats on. But it's not raining. Hold on a second. Let me show you the slide. That's where they must have had the rock slide. That's what's preventing, you can see they've done some temporary work to their pier over there. That's preventing some of the bigger Royal Caribbean Oasis class, I think, from coming in. Or the, was it the Brilliance that had to cancel? Might have been the Brilliance. Well, our band of intrepid travelers made the trek from the cruise ship to to Skagway, I guess. Check out the train here. Yes, it's not raining. Tremendous weather. What were you saying?
Welcome to Skagway, Alaska.
You been here before?
No.
Oh. I thought you were the local guide or something. Give us some color.
But he's got the map memorized.
Well, he's got the map, though.
He's got enough sugar.
Stop!
Not too bad. Thank you.
That's that stupid guy. Go get back on the ship.
You know, I'm not too touristy, huh?
No.
We have one of those in every city. That was just
Well, I thought it was the Red Dog, but I guess it's the Red Onion Saloon here. Somebody just told me the Red Dog's in Juneau, the Red Onion's here in Skagway. You know, the old western town, gold mining town, I guess. It's cute. Well, the group walked around Skagway, taking in the sights and doing some shopping, trinket shopping. We stopped at a local brewery and had some fish and chips, or I had fish and chips, and they were pretty good, along with, of course, a couple beers. That was pretty good also. A couple of the sporting houses that were still survive. Rough way of life. We'll be on that on our way back. Ken and I took the 2-mile walk to the Gold Rush Cemetery. Saw some interesting tombstones, one to a deputy U.S. Marshal, another to the town hero, Mr. Reed, who killed the local con man. That was a pretty interesting little story. He also got the falls named after him. The Lower Reed Falls, right by the Gold Rush Cemetery. Well, you can take the Skagway streetcar tour in from town and takes you around, or you can do like we did and hike it, but I think they're just $5. I don't know if it's round trip or each way, but a lot of people are doing it. Okay, Elisa, how was your day in Skagway?
It was great. Went up the mountain, zip lining. Really fun day. Lots of waterfalls, swinging bridges, very nice people.
And the weather wasn't too bad either.
It was warmer up there than down here. That was nice. It's got pretty cold.
It was overcast. Went on a really nice bus to go up the top of the mountain. Got there, got all of our equipment on. It was great, and we didn't know to the very end that it was actually an ancient dinosaur land. There were dinosaur bones strewn around the last couple of zip lines. But we didn't hear any noise.
And Janet, how was
a wander around town? Some cute little stores there. Got myself some new sewing bits.
Oh boy.
Some new cross stitch to be done. So good day. And it's another bit of a Rudolph, I'm afraid. And another reindeer dog.
Oh, another hot dog, a reindeer dog.
Reindeer dog, yeah.
Michael?
Hi Larry. I also had a reindeer dog today with some French fries and a very nice pint of the porter beer, which is local.
Even though they had it at 40 degrees instead of warm.
It was a bit cold. They did serve it too cold, I'm afraid, but there you go. That's the local way of doing it, I guess. We went into lots of shops that Janet wanted to go into, and I encouraged her to purchase an owl, not an owl, an eagle. So we got a bald eagle picture, which we was going to frame and get back home.
Good.
But it's a good day.
Good remembrance of Skagway. And I walked to, along with Ken, who's not here, but we walked to the Gold Rush Cemetery. Saw some interesting gravestones, include those, and the Reed Waterfall. Nice waterfall, nice walk. So it's a good day. We'll be back here in a few days anyway to take a train ride, so stick around. Day 7, we pull into Disenchantment Bay. The captain tried to get us as close as he could to the Hubbard Glacier. You can see the pack ice in front of us. There is a little pontoon boat for a tour that will take you right up to the glacier, but it's pretty expensive. We were fortunate enough to see some sea lions sunbathing on the shoreline there, but I just didn't have a powerful enough lens to capture them. The scenery would take your breath away, and it was a nice day.
At 6 o'clock. The right-hand side, I told you the show wasn't over, Jill. It's over. It's still going on. So keep watching. Now we will keep turning around. Well, I call it twirling, but I'm just turning around. But you will see some.
I was able to capture a little ice slide there in the middle of the screen. Again, sorry I didn't bring along a more powerful lens.
A lot of coffee this morning, huh? We have 3 crew members from Bulgaria. 4 crew members from Cambodia.
That evening we were treated to the Parade of Nations, as well as Rocking with the Captain, where Captain Merritt got on and did a mean Mustang Sally. But the video was just getting too long, so I'll have to include that in the follow-up southbound video. And that afternoon we had the egg drop competition. Mark and I entered our usual design. Mike opted for an experimental design. His met with the wire and didn't make it to the floor. Ours met with the bar and didn't make it to the floor. Oh well, there's always next week.
1, go!
This is Mike's experimental design. We'll see how this one goes.
1, go!
Oh, good one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the wire got him.
Another one fights the first. All right, here we go. We're going to get you in position, Robert.
There we go. Get it out there, Mark.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Did it make it to the floor? Well, morning of day 7 here at Seward, Alaska. Now the starboard side of the ship here in Seward. Well, they got some nice views. And I'm hoping that little scratch of blue skies, yeah, but it's looking pretty dark over here. Oh well. Yeah, they're getting off the ship. A lot of people headed over to the airport or to the train. Some of them taking the land excursion from here over to Denali and hoping to see some wildlife. But we're going to turn around and stay on the ship. Say goodbye to the first leg. Oh, there goes a bald eagle. What a way to end the trip. So we're just going to have to bear with it and hopefully not get too wet. It's a lot easier just getting off the ship than it is sitting around in a restaurant for an hour while they make sure the ship's empty and check you in and check you out. Just get your new C-Pass card and your in-transit card, get off and go do something, and then later on just come back on. That's the ticket today. Wish us luck.